testing. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Go Seahawks. What's up? This is my first time ever live streaming on YouTube. So if you can't hear anything, let me know. So today I'm just tearing apart this camera. So this is a Canonet QL17. It's the G3, and I got it in a estate sale. So I don't know much about cameras. I mean, film cameras, that is. But I want to try and kind of get into film. And one of the first things that needs tackled is the light seals on this camera. So the light seals basically just make it so that whenever you're exposing your film, light doesn't leak into the back and basically ruin your film. So I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna oh, I'm manually focused. Does that fix it? So yeah, these little seals here are pretty cooked. So we have to scrape those out and basically replace them. So, what's everyone up to today? Look in here, it looks like it's snowing here. Well, it's not snowing. I guess it's raining, but it's supposed to snow. Pretty miserable weather out. So, this is actually coming off a little bit easier than I thought it would. Wonder how I can... Oh, this is disgusting. This is really gross. Hold on, let me see if I can... Is this going to focus? All right, let's see if that fixes it. Yeah, look at that. That is gnarly. So that's kind of what I'm scraping out of my camera. So we're going to try and replace those. We have new foam right here, and I got this on Amazon. And I guess I'm kind of a masochist because I could have just straight up bought pre-cut seals. I decided that I wanted to try and cut my own. So let's see what, sorry about that. Phone is blowing up. So yeah, so we're scraping this out here and hoping we can replace this light seal with new foam. And then we're gonna try this camera out. So unfortunately, I don't have a battery to actually try the camera out today, but it'll come. It'll happen soon. Yeah, this is gross. Like, there's just little bits of black dust that you just have to scrape off everywhere. And it's so messy. And I only have one Q-tip. I mean, I have more Q-tips upstairs, but didn't think to grab a bunch. So, what's everyone up to today, though? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this is my first time live streaming, so I'm not entirely sure if I have anybody watching. It says I have 6 concurrent viewers. So if you're here and you can hear me, hi. And if you're here and you're not going to acknowledge, then so be it. I don't bite. Yeah, this is disgusting. I got to figure out how to get some of this isopropyl alcohol into this dried out light seal without contaminating my one Q-tip that I have. Now, I am being lazy because I have more Q-tips upstairs, but at the end of the day, I would like to not have little black gunk floating in my alcohol. Okay, in fact, I'm gonna actually put the lid on that. It's actually coming off a lot easier than I thought it would. So that's good. Let's see here. All right. So I'm gonna go for like the big grand wipe. Let's see what ends up happening here when I wipe this out. Ugh. Check that out. That is disgusting. So this is basically just deteriorated light seals for this camera. So, you know, these need to be replaced. So here's more. Pretty gross. And I'm not sure how clean I need this to be. So if any of you have ever swapped out the light seals on a camera, please let me know if this is clean enough. So there's my channel there. Channel 1 is actually looks like shit. I'm gonna pull my stream up on my phone because I'm not so sure I understand the metrics I'm looking at on OBS here. So it says I'm live. Says I got one watching, which is pretty cool. All right, moving on. You guys are pretty quiet in the chat. What's going on? Okay, let's see here. We're gonna try and... Ah, shoot. This is like more baked on than I initially thought it was going to be. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Using this little bamboo stick to scrape the light seals out of this camera. This came with a kit actually. So I got this kit here from Amazon. Wow. Light seal kit. Light seal foam for cameras. Imported from Japan, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy statement for them to make because it's literally just a bamboo stick, a Q-tip, some 3M foam, and this very interesting pair of tweezers. I'm gonna be using these soon. But for now, we're just kind of scraping out this gunk and trying to get a clean mating surface because the seal here has to go all the way into this corner. See if I can show you a little bit better. Yeah, so the seal here has to go all the way into this corner here. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut that. I'm just hoping that I can make a nice clean cut and it'll close properly and work properly. So, but I just gotta try and clean this out as good as I can. Honestly, I don't know how clean is too clean or clean enough, I guess, but we'll find out. To the one or two viewers that I currently have, where are you from? Okay, this is gnarly. I don't even know how I'm going to get this back through here. Really gross. Okay. Try to keep my work area clean. Yuck. All right. Is this middle view camera, this middle one, is this a good angle? Should I go like up more? Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna let that sit for a minute, just to see if I can get it to soften up those disgusting old light seals. Actually, the seal looks like it also kind of fused to the metal here. You can see that or not? This bottle of polyiso is in the way. So it kind of fused in here as well. So we got to figure out how to get that off. Okay. So that sat for a bit. See if this will scrape off. Yes, it's feeling really loose, which is nice. All right. Time for another wipe. See if we can get some of this crap out of here. So yeah, you can see like pretty gnarly stuff coming out of there. These corners are really tough. Oh shit, it's all over my hands. This is literally disgusting. Yeah, these corners are pretty tough to get like the seals out of. I got to figure out how to do that, how to kind of get this wedged in here so I can scrape this baked in garbage out of here. Yuck. I have some other check out this tool. So I got these off of Amazon. They're like little household practical cleaning swabs. I thought it'd be good for cleaning cameras. So we're gonna try one of these out. See if we can get in here a little bit more abrasively, because this is kind of a pain in the butt to clean. I wish I had like a little syringe or something that I could just squirt some of this down in here, but I do not have that. There's definitely a little black gunk floating around in my polyisopropyl alcohol, which is great. Okay, I'm gonna try this little tweak. They're broken. My tweezers are broken. Super annoying. Oh wow, this is really good for scraping off. Okay, I'm okay with them being broken. Disgusting. I can't even, whatever. Actually looks pretty good. I'd say that looks almost acceptable. Okay. This is really tedious. This is a lot more tedious than I thought it was going to be. Ugh. Yeah, for those of you watching, this is my first stream ever. All right. That looks pretty good. Okay. There's this little tongue, this little tab here. This tab, kind of hard to see. It's like in the way of me trying to, disgusting. In the way of me trying to remove this like little light seal area here. I just wish I had like a spray bottle for the alcohol. Okay. That looks pretty good. If any of you are watching, I've just spent a considerable amount of time cleaning this channel out. And yeah, it looks pretty good. All right. Looks like I got some new people in here. What's going on? My name's Tom. Today I'm trying to clean up this disgusting old camera. So, what's everyone up to today? All three of my viewers. Do any of you use film cameras at all? Look at that. Disgusting. That is so gross. Kind of want to blow this out, but I need like a trash can. Hopefully that's not too loud. Very sorry if it is. going to clean our desk off just because it's disgusting. Clean up our workspace a little bit because we're making some good headway here. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay. Back to it. So, man, it's a shame. I really wish that I could get this little tab off. It's kind of blocking. Let's see if I can get, yeah, a little bit of a top-down look. It's kind of blocking everything. It's kind of blocking all of this like gunk back in there that I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here. So I'm really struggling with that. I also don't know if I need to put a seal in this little groove or not. Go look online and see if I can see like an example of what the seals look like. All right. Try this. That was messy, but it worked, I guess. So I'm going to let that soak just a little bit. Maybe that'll break down that seal a little bit. It's really caked in there. It's disgusting. For those of you that are watching, I'm going to be adding this foam, 3M foam, into the camera seals here so we don't get any light leaks when using this camera. The foam seals that were in this camera were completely shot. Just not great. I actually picked up this camera from an estate sale, and yeah, I haven't done anything with it until today. So today's a rainy day. I thought, hey, you know what? Let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. I don't think I'm going to complete this project today, but I might get, you know, some headway here with this, and maybe I'll hop on live again and complete it next time. So, but it doesn't seem like you guys are very talkative. You know, I'm assuming you can hear me. This is my first time ever live streaming, believe it or not. Yeah. I think I might actually move this one camera. Okay, maybe that's a better angle. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there. Yuck. That is disgusting. Look at that. Cooked. Oh, look at that. I got 5 people in here right now. That's pretty cool. What are you guys up to today? Anything? Just... Nothing? Okay, fair enough. All right. All right. Progress update. So, might be hard for you to see. Actually, I got an idea. That is a little progress update for you. So that is a very close up of what I'm working on right now. I have to scrape all that black gunk out of there and replace it with fresh, non-gunked stuff. So $2.15. In a little bit here, I got to do some video editing. Okay. This is taking so much longer than I thought it would. I mean, I knew it was going to suck, but it just sucks a little bit more than I initially anticipated. Oh, wait. Can I take this off? Look at that. So this can actually come off, which would have been really great to know. You know, the last 25, 30 minutes. So now I can like very easily get in here. Just got to figure out how to put that back on later on. Just wish I could figure out how to get this thing off. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna try and take this off. Yuck. So I can use this to kind of scrape in here. Actually, I don't really like that. I'm gonna use this. I think my game plan with this is I'm going to clean this up, you know, as good as I can for now. Let it dry out, and then maybe like tomorrow or the next day, I'll hop back on YouTube Live and cut the seals and put them in here, and I'll order a battery, and we'll test this little camera out. So that looks... I spoke too soon. I need to get this out of this corner still. It's really disgusting in here. Looks pretty good. Pretty disgusting. Try and wipe some of this up. All right. I think I'm gonna use another one of these things. I like these little Q-tip things. They're nice. Okay. So this is looking pretty decent. There's just gunk in this crack. There's like this little crack right here. There's like some bad gunk in this, and I'm not really sure how to get all that out of there, or if it's even necessary, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure. I'm just gonna blow this out with some air quick. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. Seems like this could scrape off. Okay. I think that's decent. So here's my Canonet QL17G3. It's really gross. I think while I'm here cleaning this up, I might actually clean up like inside this here. Just like there's a lot of gunk here that's pretty gnarly. So maybe we'll clean that up too. Let me get a new tip. Just gonna liberally spread this all over the camera. Yuck. I just took the finish right off of the quality approval sticker. If you look right here, this was a sticker that said approved. It's like their quality check when they made this camera 50 years ago. So now I got to take this sticker off because it looks gnarly. Honestly, thought about taking it off anyways, but there's like earwax caked onto this. Pretty gross. Oh, somebody gave me a thumbs up. Thank you, if you're in here. Appreciate it. I keep asking this question, but what are you guys up to today? Anything? Just chilling on YouTube? Is it raining or snowing where you're at? Because it's kind of rainy / snowy here. Like the first snow-ish of the season. Do any of you watching have any cameras? All right. All right, we're gonna take off this little quality sticker here. Actually came off really pretty easily. Is that a Canon rangefinder? Yes, it is. Hey, you're the mountain guy. What's up? How you doing? You have a Pentax P5. Hey, check it out. I have a Pentax IQ Zoom. So I actually use this. I have a roll in here right now that I have one more picture to take and then I got to get it developed. So yeah, no, I'm just getting into film. This is a point and shoot. This is a rangefinder. So yeah, but I asked you the other day, where's your ranch based? You guys like in the Rockies or something? What's up? You have a Pentax P5. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to check that out. Is that an SLR camera? Utah, 30 minutes north of Salt Lake City. My wife has a friend that lives in Utah. So we were talking about maybe going to visit her at some point in the future. It looks like a really beautiful area. Cool. It's an SLR. You bought a bunch of lenses. You love it. Yeah, I got a couple SLRs. I have this Konica. Oh, struggling here. So I have this Konica here. This is an FP1 program. So I've shot a couple rolls with this, but the one thing about this camera that I don't like is it's like aperture priority. So basically you can't control the shutter speed. You can only control the aperture, which, you know, is okay, but not not great. And then I also have this Canon AE1. This needs light seals too. But where are you located, man? Come visit. So we're in Philadelphia. Yeah, we live outside of Philadelphia, and we do plan on coming to visit. So, but if we do come up, I'd love to check out your ranch. That's cool. I think that's cool. I was actually watching one of your videos earlier, and I saw that you put in the intro to your video, this is an AI-free channel. That's really cool. In fact, it's inspired me to do that as well, because I'm not a big fan of AI. Like, I'll use it occasionally for, you know, just like to get some information or something, but I don't do any scripting with it or make any AI videos with it or anything. I'm very much not interested in AI. I'm not really worried about AI, to be honest with you. I know you said you're worried about it. Honestly, I think it's kind of gimmicky. And from what I read online, it seems like companies are having trouble profiting off of AI models. And when I say companies, I mean like big companies that are selling the service to consumers. They're having trouble profiting off of consumers with AI. So I think that, you know, it might be something that everyone's all buzzed up about right now, but I don't think it's going to be, you know, some crazy long-term issue. But I'm optimistic. It's kind of why I started this YouTube channel, actually. So, but how can I get in touch with you in case we do make it out to Utah? I'd love to come check out your space. Do you have like Instagram or another way that I can message you? My Insta. That's a good question. My Insta is Spiker Creative. That's SPICHER Creative. Kind of like my YouTube, my last name, Spiker, and then the word creative. Actually, I can type it in the chat. There you go. All right, so I think this is looking less dirty. Let me try and clean the front of this a little bit better. How do I set up OBS like this live? So this live, actually this is my first time ever going live. I had a friend that kind of told me that I should be going live. And I set this up pretty easily, actually. There's a free software called OBS. And basically, you just open up OBS, and then I have an action camera that's like up here. And then I have an A7 IV over there. And then I'm using my webcam from my laptop here. And they all register in OBS, and then you can stack them and like figure out which orientation you want to go live in. It's actually really easy to set up. I didn't have to watch any videos or anything. It's pretty straightforward. But yeah, if you ever have any questions about it, or if you want to go live and you're confused, just shoot me a message on Instagram. I'd be happy to try and walk you through it. What's your name, by the way? My name is Mason. That's slick. I need to do that. I go live occasionally and would love to set up 2 angles. What camera do you shoot on, Mason? My name's Tom, by the way. Okay. FX30, nice. My buddy has an FX30, and he likes it. I have an FX3 right here. So, but it's funny. The FX3 can't live stream. The FX30 can live stream, but the FX3 can't. So I had to live stream on my A7 IV, which is fine. It seems to be like handling it pretty well. But I was kind of shocked that the FX3 doesn't offer live stream. Like you'd think that it would, but oh well. If you ever need to clean cameras, I highly recommend this stuff. This is Welgler Household Practical Cleaning Swabs. They're like lint-free, and unfortunately they're made in China, but I basically cleaned this entire camera with them. I got them off of Amazon, and they work pretty well. They soak up a lot of the polyisopropyl alcohol too, so you can kind of blot it onto the surface of your camera in a controlled way. So let me check and see if I got your message on Instagram. Yo. I got your message on Instagram. I shot you one back. That's so cool. Honestly, like the internet's a great way to connect with people. I've made so many like great connections with people because of the internet. So it's awesome to connect with you, Mason. I think that looks pretty good. Trying to figure out how to put this back in here. Nice. Yeah, man, stoked to connect as well. Keep up the good work. I got to jump, but make sure you let me know when you're coming to Utah. We'd love to have you come hang out, shoot some guns. Shoot some guns. I'm a big gun guy myself. That's awesome. All right, my man, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. All right. I think this is about as clean as I can get this for now. I still have to put new light seals in here for this to be like a done deal. But it looks pretty good. Although every time I think I'm done, I find something else that looks really gnarly. So, yeah, I think this is good for now. I think I'm going to let this dry out, and then I'm going to cut new light seals for it, and order a battery for it. This takes a weird little battery that I don't happen to have. So... All right. I think that's going to conclude my live for now. I'm going to probably hop back on maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Just to finish this, because I really would like to go shoot some film with it. I picked up some Portra 160 that I think would be really great for some outdoor shots. But I got to get some new seals in this. So thanks everyone who checked in on here and watched my live. I have some YouTube videos that'll be coming out here very soon. I'm really excited about. If you are actively watching right now, I have a video about the Tilta-Hydra Alien that's going to be coming out soon. It's like a car mount system for you know, your camera. I have a buddy that ended up buying that system, and we tested it out and basically gave it a review. So if you end up hitting that subscribe button and want to check it out, by all means do. It's going to be a good video. It should come out in the next week or two. Yeah, I'm going to hop on this live again sometime soon. I actually had a good time doing this. So, but as always, have a good one. Have a good week, people. Stay warm, and I'll talk to you soon.